Alright, so I got a new bass in the mail. This wood comes from Eastwood guitars. I actually pre-ordered this bass from the custom shop earlier this year, and it's a, I think the official name is a Classic 4 fretless, and we'll see what that looks like once I get all this off of it. But I got this back when I was looking for a fretless. I had this really long journey to find a fretless that I like because, you know, I'm pretty much playing short scale basses now, almost exclusively, and it's hard to find short scale fretless basses. I tried out a few, and this is before I got the Guild one, which actually I like a lot right now. So I kind of purchased this before I got the Guild, just because I just figured it was worth a shot, and it's not too much money to spend. I mean, even if I don't like it, I could probably sell it for about what I paid for it. And I had some credit with Eastwood from backing some previous basses in their custom shop. So let's get all this stuff out of the way. Well, I appreciate the thorough packaging, to say the least. I guess this means there's not a case included, just packaging. Alright, soft case. I love soft cases. Big fan of soft cases, honestly. Cool. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Oh, first, let's open up this, see if there's anything inside here for fun. Patch cable, appreciate that. That's about it. I like getting like stickers, you know, any sort of paraphernalia from the company I appreciate. Alright. I believe this is walnut. It is walnut. Headstock wrapping always gives me trouble. Yeah, so here we go. This is all natural light from the sun. So yeah, this is the walnut finish. Very pretty. I like seeing the texture in the wood. Floating bridge. That's important to me. I like floating bridges. It makes it easier to adjust intonation. Tailpiece. Cool. It's about the same sort of size as my Vox Sidewinder. And these are two humbuckers, Gibson style headstock like that. Alright, gold pickguard. Alright, well, I'll plug it in and we'll see what it sounds like in just a second. Bye. Okay, so I couldn't just play the bass straight away. I had to do a little bit of adjustment to it. I noticed that the lower frets were rattling quite a bit, just straight out of the box. So I raised the saddle up so the rattle will go away. Still a tiny amount on the first position, the first fret, but not too bad. It's okay actually. Neck is a little on the hefty side. Kind of feels like the neck on my Gibson bass actually. Kind of fat, especially because I'm used to a thin neck on the Guild acoustic bass that I have. Okay though, I mean, it depends on what you like for a neck profile. I personally prefer a little thinner. Another thing I noticed, and this is a bit of annoyance, and I've seen this before on some other cheaper model fretless basses, is that if you're a person who needs to look at the side dots to help you with your intonation, especially on an unlined fretless, the side dots on this are where the side dots would be, where the inlays would be on a fretted bass. So you know how on a fretted bass the inlays are not at the fret, they're in the middle of the fret. These side dots are exactly where that is. So if you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh, okay, so here's G actually. So it's a little bit in front of the side dot. I find that to be annoying. So you like, if you're a person who needs to look at your left hand somewhat, that can definitely be annoying. I would recommend probably just putting white out on the side dots, and then maybe, I don't know, like etching, or using a marker to mark where the pitch actually is, if that's what you want to do. So pickup selector switch. I'm assuming that this is neck pickup volume. Let's see. Neck pickup volume, and when you turn it all the way to the right, it turns all the volume off on both pickups. Just going to assume again that this is, bridge pickup volume, and I guess a tone knob. Sure. All right. Let's see what it sounds like, everything on full, both pickups. Okay. Neck pickup. Okay. Bridge pickup. Tone knob all the way up full. Yeah, so it comes with, I guess these are D'Addario round wounds. I'm actually not offended by round wounds and fretless. I actually prefer them, to be honest with you. But with this bass, I think maybe because it has kind of a vintage sort of vibe to it, I might put some flats on it to get a little more of that thumpy tone that I like. But yeah, that's about it for the Eastwood Classic 4 FL. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you later.